Asma al-Belbazi walks an hour to her nearest bakery each day to fetch bread for her children and other relatives in the North Gaza districts, where aid agencies say famine still looms despite increases in supplies. The route can be dangerous, along streets strewn with rubble from blown-up buildings that are impassable to cars, and with fighting between the Hamas resistance movement and Israeli occupation forces still rages sporadically. Her journey shows how desperately the Palestinians in Gaza need bread to stave off starvation. "Before they opened up the bakeries, we would get corn flour which you couldn't knead," she told Reuters, referring to the flour people in Gaza made from animal feed and baked on open fires. "It was like a log and would come out like a biscuit. After a day or two, it'd be difficult to eat." When the first bakery opened using flour and fuel provided by the World Food Programme, uncontrolled queues of hundreds of people crammed into nearby streets between the ruins of houses. The bakers had to employ dozens of stewards to maintain order. Israel has targeted Palestinian police officers who would in normal times be called upon for crowd control. A few more bakeries have now opened, some of them operating 24 hours a day. But while the queues are now smaller, Belbasi still waits at least 20 minutes each day for the 2 bags of flat pita bread she needs for her large family. Restoring Gaza's bakeries and ensuring a regular supply of flour, water and fuel will be crucial to stopping famine spreading across the tiny, crowded enclave nearly 7 months into Israel's brutal military offensive. The occupation state launched its offensive, which it denies is a genocide, ostensibly to destroy the Palestinian resistance movement, Hamas, after its October attack on southern Israel. Nevertheless, Israel stands accused of genocide at the International Court of Justice. An interim ruling in January ordered Tel Aviv to stop genocidal acts and take measures to guarantee that humanitarian assistance is provided to civilians in Gaza. South Africa, which took the apartheid state to the ICJ, has since claimed that Israel is ignoring the court's ruling. UN Office for Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, OCHA, says Israel impeded and denied a significant number of aid missions to North Gaza in April, and that despite the opening of new aid crossing, 6 months of starvation cannot be ended without a consistent supply of aid. The Beit Hanun Erez crossing, the Gaza Strip's northern border crossing with Israel, has been opened for the first time since October 7th, admitting a convoy of 31 aid trucks from Jordan.